Episode 1 Doomscrolling. Do you know why thumb is really important to human? As the most flexible digit, it allows us to grip and manipulate tools for complex daily tasks like grabbing a notebook and wearing socks. Anyway, thumbs is really important, and do you know how much eyes and ears are more important than the thumb? We get roughly 90% of information from vision and hearing. The eyes allows us to see the world, colors, shapes, movement, and depth, which enable overall engagement with the world. Meanwhile, ears aren't just organs for hearing, they are vital for communication, safety, and emotional well-being. In other words, listening to music. So the mere fact that you're a human is enough to explain that you're too cool to just sit down and scroll. Moreover, think about your own identity and possibilities you have. It's not just that you're wasting your ability. If you are a child of wealthy parents, there is so much going on around you. You can have free business lessons and healthy lifestyle, luxury hobbies. You get to experience something that only you can, but out of the privilege, what you do is scrolling on Instagram. It's just an example of how a good life gets ruined. And it becomes countless when you look at every priceless life and the unique potential of each individual. Don't let your brain rot. If you literally let your brain rot, you drive yourself to turn away from it, to these amazing life experiences while complaining why you feel so miserable. It's definitely not fair to say it's entirely your fault because there's something that caused you to destroy yourself. If talking in terms of moral responsibility, the social media companies are the sinners, but the world is what it is. Each person is what consists of the world, and if everybody's doomed, how can we expect it to be better than who we are and what's gonna save us? The only way not to be a victim of this is to take responsibility for yourself and to save yourself. The fact that others spend 3 hours a day on TikTok doesn't mean it's okay. Some people think it's a kind of salvation that makes them feel less alone, that they're not the only ones who screwed up. I think it's really bad because it's like when everyone drinks poison and you follow the crowd just because they did too. It only means you all die together. I just wish it didn't exist in this world at all. The most hopeless thing I found is that even they know they have to stop, it's ridiculously difficult to do so. They must be really extremely dedicated to shift their attention to other tasks, and it feels like something is holding you back and not letting you go. It all comes down to consciousness and ability to control the body. Just scrolling through the feed isn't an issue, but the problem is that you completely lose control of your thumbs, eyes, and ears, making your brain useless to your body. Humans have always lived by creating tools and advancing technologies, but the danger of having it is that once it benefits us, we begin to struggle to live without it. Everything outside of the life is a tool or a toy, but when they start to dominate it, the life becomes their tools and toys. Universally, we believe that we're educated enough to use diverse technologies and academic knowledge, but actually we're very uneducated on how we truly sustain our life. We never really question what we fundamentally are or what we need. What we've been doing is chasing whatever is more efficient and more innovative, and as a result, we're losing the foundation of ourselves. But if we truly pay attention to what's really important to us and what it means to live as an independent subject, it's not difficult to take care of ourselves. Do what keeps you alive, even though you're not actively thinking. Do something that you take the lead and that you go through the process and face the result. When you just need to zone out or want to turn your brain off, instead of the screen, you can go doom on many other things like doom painting, doom writing, and doom walking, doom bird watching, and so on. Remember that each part of our body is meant for far greater things. They're meant to cultivate our life and allow us to have priceless experiences. So if you're watching it, I hope you use them to see and hear more of the beautiful things. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you.